Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of the Pentagon Challenge. We're into the second season and it's a difficult save. It's a very difficult challenge. Playing with teams that we've never heard of, players that we never heard of, starting with no coaching badges as well. So we're picking up jobs at the worst teams with no money and trying to do our best with those. So we're into the second season and it's not looking pretty. We're into the J2 League, of course, and we are now dropped just into the relegation zone. Now, if we have a look at Iwaki in 19th, that is who we are playing next, away from home. So a big game. But before we do get into that one, if you wouldn't mind just dropping a like on the video, let's try and get this video to 10 likes. So that's a big target. We don't usually get nowhere near that, but if we can try and hit 10 likes, I really appreciate all the support we get on this series and on the channel. If you don't mind dropping a comment and subscribe if you're new as well. You'll see when all these videos go up every single day at 5 p.m. So since the last episode when we played Kofu and lost 2-1, that was the final game you saw. I played the second round of the cup, second leg, which we lost 5-2 on aggregate. Not really an important game that. Next up, we beat 5-0 at home, hat-trick by Hayashi. So that was our best game we've ever had out of nowhere, a 5-0 win, and a half-a-star pacey winger came on and scored a late goal as well. So good result there, but since then, 3 more games and not a single goal we have scored. A 2-0 loss, a 1-0 loss, and another 1-0 loss from a penalty. Few away games as well. So it's been a difficult run-in. So we're playing Iwaki next up, away from home, but we've finally got a week's break between the games. All these games have been back to back, 2 games in a week, but we finally got a week break, which means we're able to rest the team and go out with a full starting 11 near enough. Now, our weakest point in this team is the centre midfielders. That's why we're struggling, I believe. So as you can see, 1-star centre midfielders. We go down to the bench. We've got 1 star and half a star. So centre midfield is where we really need to improve in this team. Transfer window is over. I tried signing a few players. We did get one over the line that I don't think you've seen yet, and that was Fukuzawa. Was it him? Fukuzawa? Maybe it wasn't him. It was a left back. If I just go to the first team, Mizuguchi, this was the one on loan. Left back, looks a very good player. So he's come in at left back. It's a very important position that we need to improve on, as well as centre midfielder. I tried signing centre midfielder, but it didn't go through in the end. And I did try and sell, think it was Kimura, or was it? It was one of the strikers, I believe. And we got a good amount for him, but it didn't go through in time at the end of the transfer window. So into this game against Iwaki, we need to win this one to get back out of the relegation zone, because we've now dropped inside. A lot of the games played are quite varied though, ranging from 12 games to 15 games. So it's quite a random league in terms of it's not very consistent and all the teams playing similar games. So we need a win here. This is how our opponents are lining up, 5-back formation. And this is where we'll line up. Jefferson, Bayenu is backup striker. There he is on the right-hand side. He's only got 3 appearances, but a lot of those, of course, he came back from injury. And a few minutes in, he got injured again. So he hasn't played many minutes. Although it said 3 appearances. And we've got the... Oh, no, we haven't got the first goal. We're playing in white this time. I thought it was in red. We're usually playing red, but now we're in white. So even though he's had 3 appearances, we scored there, but he's offside somehow. It didn't look offside, but it was, apparently. And is it going to be 2-0 to our opponents? We're really struggling with the save, guys. We've got a long while till the transfer window's open. I've had a look at the free agents as well. Centre-back's got low fitness there, so we might have to bring him off for Sontega. I've had a look at centre midfielders on the free agents list, but there's nothing available at the moment. So unfortunately, we can't pick anyone up for that centre midfield role until the transfer window does open. But that's a long time, not till towards the end of the season when we can do that. And we've gone 2-0 down. Guys, it's a very difficult save. I haven't been playing a lot of games off camera, just because we keep losing and losing and losing. Obviously, I don't want you guys just to watch us lose every single episode. Of course, it's going to be difficult starting off at the beginning of this challenge, beginning of the save, starting off with the worst teams, with no transfer budget, brand new teams that we'd never heard of, and trying to get results with them. Obviously, the more of this game we play, and the better teams we move up throughout the leagues, of course, the easier it will get. I think we might go all out here. We'll bring on another striker. Let's bring on a Kudu as well. Is that the best way to do it? I don't know. Let's go for it. Why not? Let's go all out. We're 1-0 down. We need a result. We're in the relegation zone. We'll go overload. We'll go for a high offside trap. Let's go for it. Why not? Let's put these on inside forwards as well. Let's try and get as many men in the box as possible. Just try and get a goal back or two. Because we're 2-0 down. Things aren't going well. We're in the relegation zone. We're playing a team below us and we're 2-0 down. We are away from home and they are the favourites. So it's not an unexpected result, but we need to pick up results. That's why I'm playing a lot of games off camera, guys, just because I don't want you guys just sitting here watching us lose every single game. Next up, though, we'll be playing bottom of the league. Well, they were bottom of the league. It might be us after this game. Bottom of the league at home. So theoretically, should be the easiest game of the season. Although, if it's like last season, we'll walk away 7-0 losers. So hopefully it's not the same as last season. But a 2-0 loss, so that does move us down into 19th, just below Iwaki now. The points are tight. So Ehime have only won one game, and we play them in 4 games' time. So it's our 4th game in a row without scoring a goal. They are all quite close games. We're not losing by more than 2 goals. So it's always losing by 1 or 2 goals the whole season. So it has been tight games. So hopefully we will figure it out. As I say, the centre midfield roles is where we're really struggling. That's where we need to improve, but there's no options at the moment to sign players. And the transfer window doesn't open again till July. So we've got 11 weeks, about 3 months until the transfer window reopens. And will that be towards the end of the season? So it'll be around halfway through the season. So we'll play 3 more games off camera. There is another weekday game just before the Ehime game. So I'm going to play those 3. Hopefully pick up some results and move up the table. And I'll catch you for the second game. So the poor form has continued. A 4-3 loss. A couple late goals in that game, but unfortunately a 4-3 loss. Again by 1 goal and a 2-0 loss in the next game. And we got a 1-1 draw. 94th minute equaliser from substitute Jefferson Bayenu, our striker that's been injured all season. But he's finally got his goal. Shimada scoring in 87th. And luckily Bayenu stepped up and scored in the 94th minute. So that's his first goal of the season from our main striker that we thought to start the season. Of course, he's been injured the whole time, so it's been difficult. But a few days later, we've got another game. We're playing Ehime FC at home. So a battle of the bottom. They are 20th on 10 points. We are 19th on 13 points. Horrible start to the season. Only 3 wins from 17. We're on our worst run of form I've probably ever been on. This is the most difficult save I've ever done. As you can see, we won 6 in a row. Lost 6 in a row in the league. Got a draw to finally end that losing streak. And now we're playing bottom of the league. So there's a good chance for us to get back on track. And after this, as you can see, we've got no more midweek games. All Saturday, Sunday games. There is a cup still to play, I believe. The All Japan Cup. So when it comes around to that, we will have that as well. But for now, just the league. We have got no more midweek games for now. So we can finally rotate players or rest players and not keep rotating the side. This is how we're going into this game Not the best team, not the worst team, but hopefully it's enough to get us over the line and to finally get a win back on the board. A win could take us as well back out of the relegation zone, obviously depending on other results. But we're in the Reds here, shooting from left to right. So let's hope we can get the first goal, which is what we've been struggling to do, just to get the first goal and to get in the lead. And we've got a chance here, but we've gave away a foul. But 20 minutes in, we're not losing, which is an improvement on the rest of the games, but it's going to be a difficult one. We're at home. This should theoretically be the easiest game of the season. But if you remember in our Munich save, we lost 7-0 to bottom of the league. So that didn't go well at all. And then we lost the other game as well against them. They've done a double over us. But hopefully it's different this year. All we want to do this season is stay up. And then I can improve the team. We've got a goal. Hayashi with the goal. Our striker finally in the lead. Hopefully we can hold this out. But finally, we've scored the first goal. Hopefully we can see it out and get 3 points on the board, which we desperately need. But it's quite a tight game, this one. A couple of players low on fitness. Inju and Inui, two defenders, so a left back and a left centre back. So might have to replace one of those. Maybe we'll bring on Morishita, centre back. And do we change left back as well? Or do I give it some time? We'll change him now. We'll go to control. I'll put all the tactics back to pretty much basic on a lot of them. Just because we're so struggling. We need to just keep it simple, keep it basic. Just get points on the board, stay in the division, and then we can use the transfer window to try and improve the squad and have a better season next year if we're still at the club and if we don't get the sack. So into the last 15 minutes, chance for our opponents. They've got a corner, but I'm going to risk it and make a few substitutions. We're going to bring on Jefferson Bainu, the striker. Bayano. Who else should we bring on? Bring on... Oh, it's a difficult one. Yusuda's quite low on fitness, but we haven't got much to replace him with. Oh, I signed Osaka. Free transfer. Just another centre midfielder. Only 1 star again, but here's another backup. Has a 1.5 star potential. Obviously, not expecting much from him, but it's another player that we've got. Who shall we bring on? I don't know who to bring on here. We need centre midfielders. That's what we need. But we just don't have the options. We've got Osaka. So I guess we can bring him on. We'll bring him on at 4. Onohara. So we'll bring him on. We'll go to defensive. We'll go to time wasting. And hopefully, 15 minutes left. Hopefully they don't score from this corner, which they don't. We've got 10 minutes to go. Another corner for our opponents. Luckily, nothing comes of that. 2 minutes left to go. We're going to make one more sub purely just to waste time. Got a few players low on fitness. We'll bring off. We've got a centre midfielder and wingers to replace. We've got Yasuda. We'll bring on Sujita for Yasuda. We'll go to contain. Time wasting. Yep. Deep line. Yep. Long ball. Let's try and see this last couple minutes out and finally get 3 points on the board. Yamada. Throw in. Lovely time wasting. Got a corner from it. Why have we only got 2 defenders back? We're on contain. This is why we conceded a lot of goals, because of this. And we've done it. We've finally got a win. It's only 1-0. A Sean Dyche special. But a 1-0 we will happily take. Finally, some greens on the morale as well. They've all been red. And with just the odd orange. But finally, some green morale is what we want to see. And a win. So that means we are up to 18th. We've jumped up back up above Iwaki. 18 games in, we're nearly halfway through the season. One more game to play, then we'll be halfway through. So still a lot can happen in the rest of the season, but that was our easiest game, bottom of the league at home, and we managed to just pull off a 1-0 win. But we will take that. Finally, a win on video as well. Finally, a win in the league. Finally, hopefully, we can get some form back. We've now got no more midweek games as well. So this could be the turning point in our season. But thank you very much for watching, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed. Please remember, leave a like on the videos. Try and hit 10 likes. Let's see if we can get close or try and beat it. That'll be amazing. Thank you very much for the support. Leave a like, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you all tomorrow for another video.